that out of the way for myself. Alright, let's find entity and a king. Alright, there is your last match, Top Fragger. I'll go ahead and put that iPad up there. And we will jump with king and entity. Headed into our second match of today. Ghosty, it looks like your Rain Esports only had 3 of them load in, so I'm not sure what's going on with Ghost or Rain. I always call him Rain Esports anymore. Alright, so we're coming in just from the east of El Azahar, going across the northern edge of El Azahar. Hacienda del Patron to the north side of San Martin, straight down the middle of El Pozo, and dumping off at the western edge, the wasteland. The Wolves were playing with an unregistered player, so their match 1 points don't count. Oh, so let's see if they're gonna get their oh, nope, Ghosty, all 4 of them loaded in. They weren't all 4 loaded in when I first got on here. Alright, so let's see. It does look like we have 2 teams headed up to Cruz de Valle. We have Rival 6 with the Sentinels, and I'm not sure if we're going to have 2 teams in Cruz de Valle or if one's going to head all the way up to Torremunda. We do have Entity taking all over the El Azahar, plus even going over just that solo. Nexus OP headed over to the warehouse compound. And let's check in on San Martin. We do have the Panthers and Balas Esports. Picado looks like we might have 2 or 3. I see Rich Esports with Dark Esports, Rain Esports up towards that power grid area. And El Pozo, we do have the Emperors and SW. But Monte Nuevo looks like it has 2 or 3 teams over here. I can't quite. 3 teams in Monte Nuevo. So Monte Nuevo has. We have the Wolves. Let's check in on the Wolves, and I don't know who would have been unregistered because this is the Wolves. This is the Wolves roster. I don't know who would have not been on that. So let's see. It looks like, oh no, Sentinels already in a fight way up at that northern edge. So both teams went all the way up to Torremunda. Gio Mondays, he had that explosive bow. Let's see. We got Cloudy knocked over here, and I'm not sure what Geo's gonna do because it does look like we got a couple of them. I see Nash and Jit. Nash and Jit are both coming up onto Geo. So let's see what Geo can do against all 4 of them. We'll stay here with Geo as he comes up and around. And we are still over here in Monte Nuevo. And I'm really confused, Ghosty, because this is the full roster of the Wolves going to Brazil. So I'm not sure who wasn't on the original, so we'll have to see what's going on. I do see one up at the top that say Josh. So, oh, Geo Money. So now it is down to Shu Young and Chinese, the duo for Rival 6. And we do have all 4 of them still standing over here for the Sentinels. And we do have Shu Young coming up along that edge. Ooh, Coops! Oh, Josh had you in his sight. But now we do have, and look at this, we got Heaven's Cat God for the win over here. Shu Young getting that knock over on the Jit. So now Shu Young did get that thirst as well. So we'll keep an eye on Shu Young and Monte Nuevo at the same time. And Wancho just taking one of them out. I did not see which name that was, but Wancho is over here trying to get the pressure off of Coops so Coops can get out from underneath the spray from Josh up on that hill. So let's see what Josh is doing up here. And he is still keeping an eye right on down because we've got the Wolves pushing up onto low and Heavens Esports also pushing up over here. So now let's get on over to, let's see, Oh, the Panthers are in a fight too. That must be a Rich Esports. So we've got the Panthers in the fight over in San Martin. We've got Dark Esports versus Rich Esports in Picado. So we have fights going off everywhere. We do have Shu Young on the screen. It is Shu Young and Chinese versus all three of them still remaining for the Sentinels. The Sentinels did lose one, and it must have been Jit. So, oh, Cloudy just got knocked, and we do have Chinese coming right up and over towards this top side as well. So let's see. It looks like Shu Young still pushing right up and over, but we do have the Sentinels on that ridge line, and I don't want to stay here too long. Hello everyone, happy Thursday night. We are with XO Esports, their $1,300 Conquest League. This is Group E and F, the elimination stage. So this is the first time these two groups are going to meet. They have 8 games total for each of these two groups, but tonight they have the first 4 of those. Hello Fresno, hello. And boy, we have had some great groups. We had A versus B, C versus D, and today E versus F. Let me show you these teams. In slot 3, Dreamers Esports. Slot 4 will be the X4. Slot 5, Team Control Star. Ooh, I love this team. They last time I got to see them, they were a solid team. Slot 6, Nepal on top. Slot 7, Manic. Slot 8, Vikings Esports. Slot 9, Made in Nepal. Slot 10, Third Eye. Look at there. So now slot 11 are the Inco Gaming. Slot 12 are the 4 Sexy Frogs. Mwah! You know I gotta do it, guys. Slot 13 are the Latin Kings. Slot NA. Slot 14, Just Rushers. Slot 15, Legacy in Control. Slot 16, New Era. Slot 17 are the Fireflies. And slot 18 are our very own XO Elites. Alright, as some of you guys might know, last night, right before the Sandhawk match, my PC blue screened on me, and so we had to hurry up. I had to hurry up and restart the match, but we got in right at the beginning of the Sandhawk, and then we went from there. But thankfully, we were able to finish it out. Today, I went through with my brother and his friends, the PC Kings, and tried to find out what's going on, and we're still not sure. So tonight I'm just going to use my little logo, try not to stress this thing out until we figure out what happened. We did find some corrupt files and things like that, so maybe, just maybe, we'll be okay tonight, but I'm not going to stress it out too much tonight because we still have some things to look up. So if the stream does disappear, it might have blue screened again, but on the other hand, I have a huge storm coming in with massive winds, hail, maybe tornadoes. So my anxiety tonight is really high, but let's hope for the best. Let's hope that we can get through this and really showcase how great these teams are. Hello, Elim. Oh, 24K. Such a big fan. Such a big fan. So we have got just about everybody in their seat. We're still missing one from the 4 Sexy Frogs. Ew, and one missing from New Era as well. So hopefully those 2 teams will be filled up, and we will be starting very soon. I guess the ping didn't quite work the way they expected. I'm not sure. I didn't really hear what happened, but we did have a little extra time, which is why I let you guys know what may happen tonight. But I also have to shout out XO Esports and Crucial for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. All you have to do is take a screenshot of your like and subscribe, head over to the XO Esports Discord server, and pin it into the giveaway green channel. That's all you have to do. Simple, simple. And then you'll get your name on the wheel of names. So that's it for us. Tonight is Thursday. Happy Thursday. We are almost to the weekend, guys. You guys have any fun plans? It's been in the mid 80s and so humid the last couple of days here, and the storm that's coming through is supposed to take us down to the 60s, which I'll be much happier. I'd rather have my hoodie on any day than sit here sweating. Ugh, I hate it. Yucky. Oh, hello, Fate, Valak LM in 24K. Hello, hello. Look at that on my screen. Oh, we're missing one from Manic now. Get back in your seats. One from the Vikings now. What is happening? Where's everybody going? Come back, come back. Come back, I say, go back. Oh, I guess that's it. Alright, let's get the iPad up there for you guys. And I think tonight I'm going to start us off with 24K. I just got to do what I got to do, boys. You know that already. So let me go ahead and put the iPad up there. And as soon as we load on in, I'll put 24K on the screen. Hello, Caitlin. How are you? I'm doing well. Happy Thursday night. Welcome to Twitch. Alright, so here is 24K in all his glorious golden sheen. Look at him. Look at that man. Headed to Brazil very soon, just a few days. I think I saw someone post that they're leaving in like 20 days. So shout out to X-Force, Dauntless, Inco Gaming. Inco Gaming is also in this lobby. We got the Wolves. We got to see the Wolves in their finest yesterday. So it is all good. I cannot wait to see these teams compete. 24K will be in Brazil in about 21 days. I'll say 21 just to be on the safe side. And 12 seconds left to go. Hello, boss. Hello, how are you tonight? Alright, let me put up that map for you guys so we can all pay attention to where they're going. And we are coming in just to the southeast of Stauber, going north of Yasnaya, north of Razhak, going across the top of Mount Everest Hospital area and out the Pacific Coast Highway. How are you tonight, boss? Happy Thursday. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. Let's see how many teams go to Stauber. I've noticed that Stauber seems to be pretty crazy lately. Looks like X-Force is headed there already. And let's see. Fireflies, Inco Gaming, and which team is that underneath? I can't tell if it's 9 or 18 underneath them. They got another one. Oh, let's see. Looks like Made in Nepal. They are all going to that Yasnaya area. So we might have our first fight right in Yasnaya, because Inco is landing right on top of Made in Nepal. So let's see. Fireflies off on the eastern edge. See what else is going on the map. We'll head into Severny. We got Third Eye going up to Severny with the Vikings. So we'll have a fight up in Severny as well. And Made in Nepal already in that fight. So let's get on over. Let me give some springtime love to our soon to be in Brazil team. Inco Gaming. Oh, we already lost Bruno's and oh, let's see, McGrellin, what are you doing over here? And 7. So they've got Maiden Nepal across from them, and it looks like Mr. Zorro was the first one to get that elimination over on. But the Fireflies, they are not that far away over here, so we also need to keep an eye on. Hello, Foxy! Hello, Foxy. I see you. Our first zone. Look at that. We're might be going down to military base. We'll have to see whether the zone goes to the south or the north of the river. But let's get up over to see what Genis is getting into in Severny. He does have Third Eye right here with him, and it looks like the Vikings are split. We do have 3 of it. It looks like a 3-3 right on over here. And ooh, Maiden Nepal is also in a fight. Where is that going on? I did not. Oh, right over here by shelter. Let's see. Looks like the Kid OK has already gotten one from Maiden Nepal. Is that what I saw? Manic, guys. We lost Hod already. Alright, let's go back over here and we'll pay attention to Severny. The Coup Joe. Alright, keep an eye on that. It doesn't look like, it looks like it might be kind of quiet for a minute. I'll go ahead and put the map back up because I know that's what you guys really would rather see is the map. Uh-oh. Inco 7. One of them's already down from Inco, but I did see another one from Inco up there with him. I think it's McGrellin. McGrellin watching Mr. Zoer trying to come across that straight. And we do have the Fireflies. They are also coming right up. Oh, and he gets knocked by Maiden Nepal. I always do this to them. It's surprising that they even like me anymore. But Made in Nepal, we did get turtle knocked, and they are still pushing right up and in onto Inco, and Inco trying to. Oh, that switch, that flick from Vitale. So now let's see. We also. Oh no! So now Made in Nepal, psych bro. Psych bro, can't stop. Hello. Alright, so we did lose Inco Gaming, but we still have the Fireflies coming right up and in onto Made in Nepal. So let's see. Made in Nepal are down to just a duo now. We have Psych Bro and Zayn. So we've got all 4 of them still here from the Fireflies. So let's see what's gonna happen. It looks like maybe trying to get those shots right up in there. Let's check in on the boys down here in Severny, and it does look like they are playing it very carefully. I just saw that nade go in onto Delusion. My mouth's not gonna work. It never does, guys. It never does. But I do have a lot of anxiety tonight. And Kujan, I see him. He's going around that backside, trying to get the off angle over onto Nemo and Genis. Genis might have seen him, so let's go over to Genis, see what Genis is paying attention to. Nope, he's in the shack. He's just keeping an eye on what is happening. So let me go ahead and put the rotations back up. I'll go ahead and put the iPad up so you guys can tell me where your teams are, who you want to pay attention to, what you want to watch, who you want to check in on. Alright, so now let's see. This fight is still going on between the duo. Oh, Psych Bro has already left. Look at this. Psych Bro, he's on his way out. Both of them. I didn't even notice Fireflies. There's no longer anyone there. So now let's go up to the Severny battle and see what's happening there. It does look like... Oh, Nemo just got knocked, and we do have some chaos going on at this north side of the East Bridge. Let's check in on the gas station. We have Team 15 Legacy in control. Let's see. And oh, I see him, the 4 sexy frogs. Oh no! Problem! You have a problem. Oh, it's called Jazzy. Jazzy was your problem. Alright, but the rest of the 4 sexy frogs did make it across. They're headed down to Novo. now we do have another bit of chaos right over here in Fairy Pier. We have Nepal on top coming up and in onto Team 13, the Latin Kings NA. So let's see where it's not turning again. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I had so much hope for my Viper. Alright, so let's see. Looks like we're gonna be able to get Cool Joe up. There's only 3 of them here for the Vikings. So we'll see the Vikings again in Miramar. Let me see what I just missed. I don't know what I just saw. VB! Hello, VB! How are you tonight, VB? Alright, so we do have 2 teams right here on the north and south side of the East Bridge. So I'm not sure. It looks like New Era may be coming across in the hover. Yeah, they get the hovercraft. They're doing just fine. We do have Made in Nepal up here in the farm area. X-Force is coming around. May run into Manic over here, but I still think that our big fight, next fight, should be between the Latin Kings over here and Nepal on top. So Nepal on top is trying to get on over. I think they all tried to see if there was the hovercraft over there. Let me put that up there for you. So I think New Era is coming up onto the 4 Sexy Frogs. So let's see what's going on over here. We might have another fight on the south side of the East Bridge. Wales getting kind of close to the 4 Sexy Frogs. We have Joy Boy over on the bridge, and then I just saw, oh, are they down to a duo? They are down to a duo. So we do have Joy Boy on the bridge, and then Lux is over in the compound. You can see that right here, and it looks like they were just scouting, just checking things out. Alright, so we still have Third Eye coming in from Severny. We still have the Fireflies up in Yasnaya looting up. We have Team Control Star over here in the North Quarry area, and XO Elites over in the hospital area. Everybody else, let me see what 24K is doing, because he does have Manic right there behind him. I don't think they were close enough to really see each other. Ooh, I think this is going to be something right here. Let's go on over here too. Oh, new era. Oh, Jazzy came right up into that. So now Sandu knows that the murder house is Akpato. Oh, and he gets found by Maiden Nepal. So now Maiden Nepal, the duo over here. Look at this. Psych Boy is up to 3 eliminations. This is only a duo holding down the farm area. The recall over at farm, and now they're trying to come up and over onto the, let's see, oh, is he gonna get those shots? Look at that, they are. This is Legacy in control. The kid trying to get some shots back, and I think that's a lethal, no, I have no idea. Chahal. You guys know I have problems with names. It's no surprise. And so now we got 2 duos over here, but this duo now is coming right up and in onto New Era. New Era are a trio. Static is down in health, but I think over at the Shark Fin we're gonna do okay. It does look like the zone is starting to pull north, so we might end up on the north side of the river, but we do have all these teams that are getting ready for it. And let's see, Fireflies are coming right up over to the shelter where Manic is, and Third Eye may come in right on top of them. It looks like X-Force taking over the top of Potato Hill, but let's go over to Team Control. There we go. Had to keep trying to get that click, and look at that. We had Spawn Island up there for whatever reason. Alright, so Team Control Star, they are getting really close over here to the XO Elite. So let's check in on Toast. Toast, is this you? Dose! What is going on with that? We don't want that on our screen. See? I think a lot of my problems are with this software, but we'll have to find out. Let's see what else is going on. Right now they're all in their rotations. It does look like most of these rotations will miss, but I think Baby Koi may be headed. Yeah, they were right over here with the Latin Kings, but it looks like they're gonna go ahead and move on out of there. And let's see what is happening all the way down to the south. Let's see, Team 14, Just Rushers. They're just rushing around that southeast edge of Military Base Island. Let's see. So right now it's really quiet. I don't think there's anybody outside in the blue. Nope, they are all right here. So we've got a good view of where all your teams are. So, and I am getting back in here. Let's go ahead and get that screen back up there while we are checking. Actually, I can leave the iPad up because right now there aren't any fights going on. Everybody is still in their rotations, so I can just go ahead and get back in here. And then let's see if I can figure out who are going to be the next fights. I feel like Exo Elites may end up in all sorts of trouble because now they are where they've decided to call home. They are stuck right between Nepal on top and Team Control Star. So Team Control Star on that Pachinki hilltop, and Nepal on top is over on that ridge line. So bye, you don't want to do that. So now let's go over here and see what he got out of that just in time. So now let's see what else is going on. As our zone is getting ready to close up, you can see this chaos that's going on right on down here, and it does look like we lost one from Exo Elite. There goes Toast, and we do have Baby Koi right on over here as well. Let's see. Oh, it's not Baby Koi. That's not Baby Koi. Let's try this. Try that again. Right over here on that ridge line. So they do have Nepal on top really close, and you can see that Baby Koi has two of them over here. Look at that. Not sure what Baby Koi is going to be able to do to get out of that, but we'll pay attention to that for just a minute while our zone is still looking by. He is sitting here trying to get those shots over into the double barns. Alright, so we do go to the north. We are going up towards the farm area. We're just east or west of Milta Shelter, east of Pachinki. So right now everybody is still just kind of rotating in. We don't have a lot to watch at this moment. We do have the 4 Sexy Frogs still down in Novo. We do have Just Rushers and Dreamers Esports. The Latin Kings, though, look at this over here on this western bridge area. We've got the Latin Kings on the north side and Dreamers Esports on the south side. Dreamers Esports do need to come across that bridge, but we'll see how they get in. Maybe they'll decide to go all the way down and around. Baby Koi just got a knock. What happened to Baby Koi? Baby Koi jumped down, but did get a knock over onto Krishna. So let's see what Baby Koi is going to do. It looks like Baby Koi may be pulling back just a little bit because it does look like Ducky is coming up and in. So Baby Koi trying to get out of that pickle. Alright. I think we're going to have a fight down at that eastern bridge. Let's get on over here and check in on the Just Rushers. Let's see what's happening because they do have the 4 Sexy Frogs. Only 2 of them, but it is Joy Boy and Lux. So let's see. It looks like Lux is going up over towards the bridge. And I can hear the footsteps on the outside. I thought he was going to throw that nade, but looks like Lux came up to help him out. So now it is down to a trio from Just Rushers. Ooh, Lux down to about a half house or a third of the house. So let's see. Hello, Ghosty. Ghosty. So now let's see what they can do to try to get out of there. We do have just rushers, 6x9 right on over there. The snake could be right on his head. Ooh, that was a really nice nade. Only got a little bit of damage, but let's see. We got cake. Who wants some cake? I like it. Cake. I am hungry, guys. I am hungry. Alright, so let's go. Let's check in on how Joy Boy and Lux are going to get out of this. And we still have this chaos going on in Westbridge as well. You can see that the rest of the teams are in zone. They're doing just fine. It's the 4 teams outside of zone. The Latin Kings have not started moving yet, but here comes the Dreamers. The Dreamers are coming right up and in as well. So let's see what happens when they come across. They know that they're getting gate kept in. Let's see if they can get on through Dreamers Esports. Oh no! So there goes 2 of them from Dreamers Esports. I think they're down to a solo now for Dreamers Esports. So they're trying to come right up into the Latin Kings, making sure that that does not happen. So it is just a solo over here, but we still have a duo for the 4 Sexy Frogs on the south side of the East Bridge. I'm not sure how he's gonna get out of this one. It doesn't look like the Latin Kings are moving up for this, so let's see what else is going on over here. And I look at that zone. We are still going to the north of this zone, so the north side of the road up into that farm area. So let's see. Ooh, looks like Third Eye may be in a fight. Let's get on over to Third Eye, see what's happening right here. Third Eye versus Team Control Star. Kunjan trying to get those shots right on up. Oh, he's trying to come. Oh, and he loses. He loses to Star. But Star was down to about 20 HP, and here comes X-Force as well. X-Force is now getting right up and into it. Moon down to about 20 HP, and Bisker going down. So now it is just Moon for Team Control. Let's check in on Chills and see what's happening with these teams as X-Force. All of them are coming right up and in, and see what happens with Fate. It is Fate right here on the screen trying to get those shots over onto You Know Me. Do I really? Do I really? Oh no, the splat. So now Third Eye is down to just Cool Joe. So Third Eye down to Cool Joe. Team Control down to just Moon, and the Fireflies are also coming right up and in. Let me go back to the 24K. Hello, 9191. He's gonna change a tire. That's the first time I've seen it on screen. Hello. He's already up to 3 eliminations, 7 total for the team. And let's go over and see what Valak is doing. Valak trying to get those seat swap shots over onto Cool Boy from Team Control. But now here comes another team. It is the Latin Kings from that Westbridge area. They are coming right up and in, right on top of X-Force. X-Force all right in here. Let's check in on Elim. Elim also paying attention, watching all of this. And 24K has that nade out and ready. Oh, and there goes Spidey. Spidey gets found by Fate. So now Fate has been knocked though. Let's check in on Valak. Valak down to 5 HP. Look at this. Oh, and the seat swap. But it looks like Elim is gonna be able to get Fate picked back up, and we do have 24K trying to find QZ. QZ right down below him, and he knows that they're there. They're trying to run over him. He's down. Oh, what a shot. Elim was able to get him. Fate taken. Oh, there they go. The Latin Kings getting taken out. And now X-Force up to 11 eliminations. Everybody has made it across the way, and we are down to, let's see how many teams. I don't think it's just 7 teams, are we? Feel like there's more teams. So let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit. It looks like we still have Manic and the Fireflies over on that northeast. We've got X-Force up on that northwest. And then we have 4 teams down below. We've got, let's see what's happening over here with Legacy all in control. It looks like they're getting pulled up. Oh, they're in the shack right on over here. And I did see another team right on top of them. I'm not sure where that team went, but they are no longer there, guys. We missed that fight. So now let's see what's happening over here at the farm, the recall area of the farm. And it looks like Made in Nepal Seg Boy trying to get those nades up onto Ducky. Ducky's on the balcony. He doesn't care about any of those nades going off behind him. Alright, so let's see. We still have X-Force up on Potato Hill, and then we've got Nepal on top, Made in Nepal, and Liquid, or not Liquid, I'm sorry. This is Legacy in control. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up so you guys can see where your teams are as the zone is getting ready to pop again, and it goes down to the farm recall area. So now X-Force does have to come on down, and I see the Fireflies coming right up over here on top of X-Force. And we do have 24K knocked, and all of them from the Fireflies are right there. And there goes Zayn from Made in Nepal out to Nepal on top. There goes Psych Bro. So now we're down to the top 4 teams. We've got X-Force versus Fireflies up at the north side of outside of zone, and then we also have Legacy in control down with Nepal on top. So let's see. Looks like Valak trying to get those nades up and over, and I'm not sure where all of them from Fireflies. Let's check in on Coffin. Coffin knows that they're right up there, but it looks like Raj may be even closer to right on the other side of these smokes from X-Force. And they do need to prioritize this zone, because you guys know how much zone hurts. And then we also have Legacy in control that needs to come on out of that shack. So let me see if we can get an idea of where they're coming in. This is your zone. We're just on that southern edge, and it does look like the Fireflies are coming right on down into Legacy. Let's go over to Legacy. I think I might be too late for Legacy. Yes, I am. So we're down to the top 3 teams. I couldn't get over there fast enough. Fireflies, but X-Force has come right up and in onto Nepal on top. Let's get on over to Fate. Fate, ooh, with that S12. And look at this. Fate is up to 4 eliminations. Valak up to 4 eliminations. And, oh no, Valak comes crawling in. Hello, Suloji. Alright, so let me see if I can get more of these guys on your screen. I can't really at this point just yet, because Fireflies are still far enough back that I can't quite get over the top of them. But I think that's about the best I can do to show you exactly where they all are. And 24K up to 5 eliminations, chasing down Nepal on top. Oh no! And he gets knocked. So now let's see if we can get him picked back up, guys. So now let's see what's going on over here with Nepal on top. Nepal on top, up to 3 eliminations, down to a trio, and we still have a 3v3v4 X-Force. Look at that. Oh, we just got a knock with that nade. Valak finishing that off, and so now it is a 2v3 v4. So now let's get over here and see what's happening. It looks like Logic is trying to creep up a little closer, and let's see. Alim. Oh, Alim just got another elimination, so now we are down to just a duo for the Fireflies. Oh, it's solo for the Fireflies. And Coffin has 1 HP. So now, let's see. It is Coffin versus Ducky versus all 4 of them from X-Force. So now it is just up to Ducky as they're coming right up and in. Let's see if I can get this over here fast just enough. And now 24K coming right up and around, trying to get those shots over on the Ducky. And that is it. Axe Force coming in first. Get off there. With 18 eliminations for Axe Force. Valak getting 6 eliminations. GG Valak coming in second. Nepal on top with 4 eliminations. And the Fireflies coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. And 16 going all out. Let's go over to the iPad. Axe Force Valak, 6 eliminations, 666 damage. Valak with the 6s. Alright guys, we will be right back for match 2. This is the elimination stage. Group E versus Group F. Don't forget to get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over to the XO Esports Discord server, and I will be right back. Long, but we've got other fights going on, and it looks like Rain Esports, Ghosty, your boys are taking over Picado Mountain. So now let's see what's going on. We lost Deku, Rich Esports. What is going on over here with? It looks like Naomi and AP. No, AP. No. Galakar, what are you doing over here? Galakar trying to throw those nades up and over. And there goes Shu Young. So now it's just up to Chiny. Jenny is the last one still standing. And I think he did get that knock over onto Rich and lost in sex. Look at this. Rain Esports finishing him off. Look at that. Galakar still has 2 of them right down below, and he's trying to get over to Naomi, or is Ronaldo. Look at Galakar with his explosive bow. Now paying attention to Rain Esports up at the top, and it does look like we're going to be able to get Shu Young picked back up. I don't know where to go with all of these different ones. No, we lost Naomi. Oh, Sleepy. So now it is just down to Shu Young, and for whatever reason I can't switch over, and 32 Nash trying to get out and around. So Shu Young. Oh, Shu Young, he's going to be able to see from the top of that taker. Oh, when the nades are coming over, trying to get Chiny at the same time. So now let's see what's going on up here with the Panthers. The Panthers did lose one. And there they go, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit so you guys can see your teams a little better. I'm going to head up over towards San Martin. I'll put the iPad up. And let's see. Actually, San Martin is pretty far. They're pretty separated now for the Balas Esports and the Panthers. So maybe we'll just stay here for a minute more, because I do see Rich Esports and Dark Esports right on top of each other. It looks like over in that Monte Nuevo area, we do have Coops moving out. Let's see what's going on. Is it just down to Coops and Dorn? No, all 4 of them are still in this, but I'm not sure. It's a standoff over here in Monte Nuevo. So let me see what else is going on with the rest of this lobby. It looks like even though we've got 3 teams, all 3 teams are in zone over in Monte Nuevo. It looks like Nucleotide headed south. We've got the Wolves headed east, and then we've got Heavens Esports staying in that western edge of Monte Nuevo. So let's see. Dark Esports. Uh-oh. What just happened over in Picado? And it looks like Dark Esports finished off Rich Esports. So we do have 3 eliminations, but we are down to just a duo with Green Esports all up at the top. And don't forget, Rush Boy was able to get that elimination on to Rich Esports, the one that Galakar knocked with that nade. So we did see that. Looks like our zone has popped, and we're still going over to that northwest edge. So We do have a little bit still of Picado in this. Oh, the 4 kings. He just knocked himself out somewhere. Let's see, where are the 4 kings? They are way up here. They're going to be doing just fine up there. They'll be able to get picked back up. But it looks like, uh-oh. Oh, no. Down here. Oh, right when I clicked over. Doran coming up and over that edge. So now we do have Josh, Lowe's, and Raghapa. I'm not sure. It was like Doran the first match. Well, Doran is in the... Doran had the wrong name, but he fixed it. Oh, I see. I see. Thank you, Ghosty. Thank y'all. I didn't know. Alright, so we do have Cat God still over here, and it does look like Nucleotide is headed back to the north because the wolves did circle down and around, and Baton is keeping an eye on all that. Baton is hungry. He wants some of the nummy elimination points, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We do have Dark Esports trying to get away from Rain Esports, but we also have, here you go for my YouTube chat, the Fearless Stars. They are just coming in from that southern edge up into zone, but they're going to end up right on top of the Mazexis. We do have the Mazexis coming. We also have one way down south, so I feel like Triggas is going to get pulled up on, but I can't click on him because he's right there under that. There we go. I was waiting for that. Triggas, they are coming right up behind you, and oh, he only got the level 3 vest and a Groza. What happened to the level 3 helmet? Ooh, get on out of there, Triggas. Go, Triggas, go. And he is able to get on out of that. And ooh, the Panthers are now in the fight with the Emperors. So now let's see what's going on over here. It looks like the Panthers came up over here onto the Emperors. Assault OP was able to get that, and now we are up on top of Mount Kilimanjaro. We've got the whole map in our sights, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I think everybody, let's check in on the Mazexis. I feel like the Mazexis are coming right up onto SW. You can see SW player 1 right there, and it is Sechin. Not sure how to say that name. Let me go ahead and get this all back in there. I don't think there's anybody out in the blue at this point. I think they've all come in. Let me check really quick. Oh, we do have, look at that. We have the Sentinels still up in Toramunda, guys. Sentinels waiting it out. So let me get the Sentinels in there. There you go. And our zone is starting to close, so let's go. We do have 2 teams. We do have the Emperors up on top of Mount Kilimanjaro, but we also have, ooh, looks like the Wolves just ran into SW. So, oh, SW is pretty far away, so the Wolves are not that far away behind the Mazexis where we are right now. So let us see what's going on. And it looks like the Wolves are headed over towards SW. So SW section does get taken out, but now here they come up, and let me check in on Sandy Sir. Sandy Sir was knocked, so now we're just down to Moomin. Moomin is the last one still standing, trying to get his teammates picked back up as the Wolves are all pushing up and around on that edge. You can see them coming up and over. There is Wancho. Wancho, no, but down. Baton coming flying up and over, and Coops is right there. Moomin, oh, and Coops finishing that off. The Wolves up to 6 eliminations now. So let's go. Let's see what else we can see on this map. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, X-Force with that winner chicken dinner and 28 total points, 18 eliminations. Woohoo! Coming in second, the Fireflies with 11 and Legacy in control at 8. There are your scores. I'll go ahead and put the iPad back up so that you guys, there we go. It says that we're gonna start. Oh, we got another 2 minutes, guys. All right, well, I'm gonna drink some water. You guys gotta let me know in the chat who do you want to see? Who do you want winning this? Blah blah blah. Tell me. Let's see if we can figure out who is holding up the phone. Looks like we're missing one from the 4 sexy frogs. Everybody else is in their seat, so I'm not sure if it's the 4 sexy frogs coming in late. Better to come in hot, huh? What's that song? Coming in hot. It's okay though, cause it lets me drink some more water. I'm not mad. I hope you guys remember to get your like and subscribe over to the XO Discord server, the XO Esports. This is the XO Esports $1,300 Conquest League Elimination Stage Groups E and F. So these teams do have 4 matches tonight and then 4 matches next week, I believe. Or no, later this week. Sorry, guys. I think one of these teams plays again tomorrow. I'd have to look. Let me see. I got plenty of time, apparently. Let me check the calendar. And tomorrow night will be Group A and C. No, I was on the wrong one. There we go. It's group. Yeah, it is. It's group A and C. Interesting. This time we're gonna be jumping with X-Force Valak. 6 eliminations, 666 damage. Can we give him some screen time? Love, guys. He is going to Brazil for us. There he is, and there is your flight path through our Miramar match tonight. We're coming in just to the north of La Cabarilla, right under the sea. Look at that, all the way up at the northern side of the map, going down across La Cabarilla, Hacienda del Patron area, minus Generalis Graveyard, and out through Impala, just to the south of the Impala Islands. So look at that start, though. We got all sorts of shoots coming off to La Cabarilla. We have Dreamers Esports, X-Force, New Era, XO Elites. They are all up there by the La Cabarilla area. So let's get back over onto Valak. Does look like he's gonna be one of the first ones in a fight, because he's got Dreamers right next to him. Let's see what our last match top fragger, our Brazil hero. Ooh. Looks like Dreamers. Oh, 24K. Getting him with a Winchester. Oh, Valak. Oh, Valak. Oh, he's got an SKS. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Valak. I'm so sorry. Hopefully we can get over. And no, I don't think we're going to be able to get him picked back up. But we do have 24K over here getting those shots over onto New Era. No one on number 1. I'm never sure which one it is. But I prefer number 1 rather than no one. Alright, so let's see. Alim and Fate right on over there. Fate is down quite a bit in the health. He's only got the 686 and an M24. Oh, this is not good. And, oh, he misses that shot. So can he spam it? It does look like Alim is right there trying to back him up. So we do have Alim and Fate right here, but we do have Dreamers Esports right above. Let's check in on Dreamers Esports. We did get one of them revived. So Dreamers Esports back up to a trio. And oh, Inko Gaming also in a fight at this moment. Let's check in on where this chaos is happening. We have the Latin Kings, Vikings. Oh, what am I missing over here? Let me get up over here and see what's happening with X-Force. And we do have Alim still down quite a bit, but Alim, Fate, and 24 are all on the same level. But we do have New Era coming down and through, and we still have Dreamers Esports right down below. Oh, Fate! Fate gets taken out. So now let's check in on 24. He's got that Winchester, guys, with 2 eliminations already. Inko is over here at La Pedita area, minus Generalis. Nepal on top. We got Inko Gaming still a 4-man team. Oh no, there goes X-Force. And I only see a solo over here. And he does have that Winchester trying to get those shots up the hill onto Bruno's. And so now here, Dreamers Esports down to just a duo, trying to get Pursue back up. I'm not sure how to pronounce his names, guys. Alright, let's see. It does look like New Era. All of them are coming out and around. I just saw there's sticky bombs. Got sticky bombs going off. Alright, let's go back to the map and see what's going on. We are going down to that southwest area. So we do have several teams all the way over on the east coast. We do have the 2 teams up here in minus Generalis. And 2 teams over in El Pozo. And the 2 teams up here in the Gaviria. Wales got taken down and out. Dreamers up to 5 eliminations now. So the number 1 just got knocked. So now let's get over and see what's happening. We're down to Zeta. Oh, we're down to Static now. Static is the sole survivor, still standing for New Era. Can he get away from Dreamers Esports? Dreamers Esports now up to at least 6 eliminations. 6 eliminations as they are now pushing up onto Static, coming up into his compound. Static trying to get those boosts off in time to stop, to be fully boosted before the push up those stairs. And let's see. It looks like Bondi may be able to get on out of there. We do have Ducky coming up behind Brunosen. You try saying it, guys. You try. You know my mouth doesn't work. Oh, look at this. All 4 of them from Inko are now down below. So now Nepal on top is... Oh! And he just found Bruno. So now let's see what else we can see on the rest of the map. We still have the Vikings and the Latin Kings over here in El Pozo, but they have not started the fight yet. Oh, and there goes New Era. So Dreamers Esports up to 8 eliminations, taking out both squads, both X-Force and New Era, both squads in La Cabarilla. Woo! So now let's see. Inko Gaming starting to come up onto Nepal on top over here at minus Generalis. It does look like 7's pulling up and around. We do have Bruno still in this. Bruno's in, but it doesn't look like he's going to be much longer because they are coming up for that thirst. Oh, he's trying to get away from it. So sad, so sad. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. And Inko's still pushing up and in. We do have McGrellin on the screen. Oh, 7 and McGrellin both saw him at the exact same time. And now Binoza, they are coming up. And Ducky is headed up this way as well. I'm not sure where Vitali is. It looks like he is coming in from the off angle. But look at... Oh, Vitali on that off angle. I almost clicked over onto him as he is coming up on the backside. So now Nepal on top is down to just the solo over here. Bio B. It looks like he's trying to just get on out of dodge, which I don't blame him, guys. Don't blame him at all. I would want to get out. Oh no, he's just rotating. Oh, Inko taking him down to 5 HP in a blink. In a barely a blink for us. So let's see. I think, let's see if he's going to get out of there. I think now's a good time to put the map up so you guys can see what's happening. And he is headed on out. I'll go ahead and put the iPad up. I'll let you know if he doesn't get away, if he stops. But for now, we'll keep an eye on what's going on with the zone. The zone is still closing. And Inko Gaming is still trying to get those shots over on them. He is the one that took out Bruno's, and so, and he is just getting run on out of there. So, not having fun with his driving through Miramar. We all know the pain of that. It does look like Manic maybe coming up into Leones, getting close to Third Eye. And let's see what else I see. He may find Made in Nepal, but I think Made in Nepal are rotating south, because I already see Mr. Zorro headed south towards Manic and Third Eye. The rest of the map is pretty clear. We've got a lot of space between these teams. I think Genis, let me go over to the Vikings Genis and see if he can see what's going on. I'm not sure if he's paying attention to the teams driving right on past him. Maybe not, but they're all set up just to the south of the power grid up in the hills. So they're pretty happy because there's center zone. They've got the height. Let's see what else we can see. We still have the Dreamers coming down from La Cabarilla. We have Inko still taking over minus Generalis. So that's pretty much what's happening, guys. Right now we could just go Dreamers. There you go. Dreamers are doing amazing. Look at this. We do have Pursue. I'm not sure how to say his name, but he's up to 5 eliminations. They have 8. If you're just getting here, Lillard, if you're just getting here, they took out X-Force and New Era over here in La Cabarilla. So GG's to Dreamers. Alright, let's see what else is happening. We do have, I'm not so sure about Legacy in Control over here. They are kind of right in between Just Rush and the Vikings. So I'm not sure blah 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 blah. I can see him from above, but they're keeping each, look at this, they're keeping everybody. Oh yeah, I think they're paying attention to Legacy and Control right down there at that gas station compound. So we'll have to pay attention to that. And